What is up, everybody? Happy New Year, January 1st, 2016. Today, these guys hit the shelves. The Batman vs. Superman DC Comics Multiverse figures. There's other figures so far that have been released in the Multiverse line, which are television show Flash, television show Arrow, and the Endgame Joker. I think those guys have been in most, well, not most, but those guys have been in some stores probably for around 2 weeks now at least. And these guys were officially released today, January 1st. But I've been seeing online, obviously, that people have been getting them early. I saw someone get it as early as last week. I think it was the first one that I saw pop up. So, you know, those people got a early heads up on those. They were not supposed to be out on the floors until today. But I think some of the stores got them early and, you know, didn't know. So they just put them out and people were able to grab them. From my understanding, they weren't even scanning in. They just, you know, had to scan them in, I think, is like... you know, the Marvel Legends line or whatever. But today I'm going to be opening up the middle guy, the armored Batman. Soup's on the left and the Bat's on the right. Yeah, I'll probably open him up. I won't use him for like photography. Well, maybe the Superman. The Batman does not look too good. Let's take a closer look at him. I mean, he's not the... He's by no means is he very accurate. He's just kind of like, you know, just really like... The emblem looks cool, but the suit, there's hardly any detail on it. The face mold, I mean, I guess there's kind of a Batfleck butt chin going on, but it's just so generic that you can't say that it's really a well-done figure. This guy even has a little something up on the cowl, a little white speck, but I think that's kind of like, that looks like it can flake off. It's not paint or anything, but yeah, this guy, just not too impressed with him. Luckily, his eyes aren't too derpy, but just super, just, you know, average. Nothing great about him. Soups, to be honest, doesn't look that bad. It looks a little bit better than originally I thought. Even this fucking guy, I'm gonna have to kind of play with this with a knife. Sorry about the blur. He's got some speckle, some spillover of the red paint on his chest. I did not see that before I left the store. I would have definitely have grabbed a different one if I had the chance. Maybe I'll go back and see if there's any more. I'll take another one, but these are the only ones I saw on the shelf. These are the only three that I saw. I asked, but the chick was taking too long. And she didn't know what she was talking about. The Toys R Us employees are terrible, at least in the ones that I've had to deal with in the areas around me. They're just horrible employees, but I can't say that for all Toys R Us employees. I think, you know, it's the holidays, and they got the B Squad out there, the young kids who just don't know shit. So, you know, nothing against Toys R Us or their employees, but your holiday squad sucks, alright? They don't know shit. Closer look at this guy before we open him up. Armored Bats, you know, it's kind of hard to fuck up a figure whose 90% of his face is covered in his body, so as long as you can make it look like chunky armor, you can't really go wrong, so that's why people aren't complaining too much about this guy. But this is Mattel, so Mattel recently, you know, just with a lot of their figures has been kind of, I think they're more interested in mass production than they are with like specifics, so that's why we're not getting too quality of stuff. But they got the Mafex Armored Batman coming out, and the Mezco. I think Mezco at some point is going to make an Armored Batman. I'd have to imagine with the 112 Dark Knight Returns line that they've already got coming out. So eventually, hopefully, we'll get some really quality figures from some quality companies. But as of for right now, this is not too bad considering that these just came out, and you know, they're starting to hype up the movie. So all right, let's go ahead and start opening this bitch up. All right. Let's see here. I think with the Joker, I had the Joker last time, and opening him up from the bottom was the easier way to go, so we'll just do that. Alright, got that bitch open. Alright. It comes with a gun.
Yeah, Batman doesn't use guns.
Nolan nerds is what they say. We say that Nolan nerds are constantly saying Batman doesn't use guns. In his 75-year history, Batman has in fact used a gun. 76-year history, but this is not a gun. It's a grenade launcher, from what they say in the description of some of the other things that are coming out about Batman vs Superman. So, grenade launcher, I guess, can still considered a gun. I thought it was a pulse cannon at first, but no, it's a grenade launcher. And this is actually a piece of the grappling hook that it's kind of a build a thing. So let's check out what the back of the packaging looks like. You get a better look at what it builds. It builds the Batman's grapnel blaster. So 8 total figures create that blaster, and it looks like it's probably around little kid handheld size, so maybe not too bad. But so far these are the 4. These are the 4 that are supposed to come out in this line. There was no Wonder Woman anywhere. I don't know if I mentioned that. That Batman looks way better than the one I got. Look at that. Superman doesn't. He looks like he just told like Lois Lane a lie, and he just got caught. Like he's like, "No, babe, I was at home. No one saw me, you know, at Perry's bar. You know, Perry, he owns a bar. No one saw me there with a hooker. No, I was home, babe." Oh, so he just got caught. Wonder Woman looks sad, but that Batman looks way better than the one we got. Anyways, all right. Back to bats, armored bats. A little closer look at his face. Again, you know, there's not as much detail as you can get out of Mattel with a 90% face covered. It's not that bad. The detail's okay. He looks kind of like, it's supposed to be like a worn, you know, he's got scratches and he's got like little worn out pieces, little scuffs on his helmet. But let's let them some more. Sorry about the blur. Doing this on my iPhone. My nice camera is out of battery, so it's constantly auto-focusing on my fat-ass fingers. Cape is pretty nicely in there. Ugh, God, it's like ripping off a condom. That's after I've used it. All right, there he is. What do you guys think? Not too bad. I mean, he seems really light, and articulation is okay. He's got a little bit of an ab crunch. He's got the hip twist. He's got the oh, does he have a, oh yeah, look at that thigh rotation. Knees are all right. Bends there. Kind of, you know, you might want to boil that for a little bit, maybe, and soak it in some hot water, some boiling hot water for, you know, 15-20 seconds or so to kind of get the articulation, but it's not too hard out of the packaging. Oh, look at that! That's cool! That is legit, actually. Little spikes on the feet. I thought I had heard Grandpa Batman over on Instagram talking about that, also on Twitter, and I forgot completely that he's got those spiked boots. That is badass. And, yeah. That is really cool. So he's probably going to be kicking Superman in the face with those. Badass. Little gauntlets. Gauntlets are okay. He's got kind of like the golden kind of tint to the belt. This buckle right here is, nah, it's not. It's like silver, but I think I'm going to definitely have to do a repaint on this bitch. Some black wash and some, you know, bring out those scuff marks a little bit more. Let's take a look at the back. It's got a little bit of a, what is that, paint? What is that? Schmegma? What is that? No, it's just schmegma. It'll rub out. A little schmegma on the back. Rubber cape. It's got some texture to it a little bit, but there he is. Armored bats. I don't know. You guys let me know if you want me to open up the other two. I'm really not interested in opening up the other two just because they're so like average looking, but this guy, you know, kind of cool. Again, like I said, hopefully Mezco and that Mafex, that one's coming out for sure, will definitely be cooler looking. Hot Toys obviously is going to do their 12-inch figure. That's going to blow everything out of the water, but those are really kind of pricey, more high-end. Not the, you know, not everyone's going to be able to get those around $300, but this guy for $20, I mean, I don't know, man. It's, what do you guys think? Is it worth $20? Again, he comes with the little build your rabbit, and his
Batman doesn't use guns.
Gun. So $20, was it worth it? You guys let me know. Alright guys, thanks for checking this out. Peace out. Let me know if you guys want me to eventually open up these two. And then we'll do some more unboxing videos and some other stuff later. Alright. Peace out guys. Happy New Year. Enjoy. Bat Force Tom over and out. Alright.